How did wearing blackface kind of become a thing throughout history?
Well, I mean, it initially starts in like the 1830s around then, and it has to do with the theater, with performance, and white people who felt they're not being heard by the upper class, and they're not like the illiterate down at the bottom. They're in between. And so they felt like they're being squeezed out by the upper class, and they're being at the top, squeezing them out of their position, and then being squeezed out by the black population, you know, who are enslaved, and there are some free, but they're being squeezed. And so people started acting and wearing blackface to imitate, to make fun of this sort of population that's nipping at their heels. Because if you think about, in their opinion, the freedom of blacks, you know, if we end slavery with the enslaved or the freed blacks, it's a no-win game for them. It's a no-win game. Acting it out in a very stereotyped, you know, they're lazy, they're good for nothing, they're thieving, morally not great people, and wearing like a huge mouth. So they put the black on their face, but then they make their lips go from here to here. So they're over exaggerating features. Their feet will be very big as well. And just like the outward appearance of blackface is over exaggerated, stereotyped, the hair is really curly and tight and all over the place. Just like the outside is exaggerated, then their behavior also becomes extremely exaggerated. Absolutely unintelligent, you know, not even goofy or silly, you know, doofus. Just, you can't catch any intellectual idea. You take that to the 9th level. I mean, one of the first shows that were put on was Uncle Tom's Cabin, which is a narrative by Stowe. And that narrative, I mean, within that, you see the menstruality of this is what blacks act like. And it becomes a farce. Think about it. We can dress up like, you know, you see little kids dressed up as cowboys, girls dressed up as cowboys. You don't have to change your skin color to do that. You can dress up as anyone, and you don't have to change your skin color to do that. So the fact that she took the time to put on blackface becomes very problematic. You're saying something, and what's scary is you don't even realize that you're saying this, and that's on the one hand. On the other hand, social media accepting this image says we still have so much more, we have further to go with this. Because how isn't everyone appalled? And everyone isn't appalled because she thought enough to put it on social media. And so to put a image like that on social media means I didn't do anything. Yeah. I didn't do anything wrong. Look, it's on social media. Look at how many likes I have. That's scary.
The most common response was get over it. What is your response to that?
You know, we've been trying to get over this since the first slave was brought over on the ship. We're not going to get over it in this country until we make amends for what has happened, until we talk about what happened, until people stop saying, get over it. Then maybe we can get over it. But we have to have a conversation about it, and I don't think we've yet have that conversation in this country. The history of blackface and menstruality is supposed to be a joke. The problem is black people are the punchline. That was offensive in 1830. It is even more offensive in 2017 because we were supposed to have moved past this. You know, we've been trying to get over this since the first slave was brought over on the ship. We're not going to get over it in this country until we make amends for what has happened, until we talk about what happened. That was offensive in 1830. It is even more offensive in 2017 because we were supposed to have moved past this.